if you're doing it like you're struggling, I really want it, but I don't want to spend too much money. Like getting it or not getting it doesn't actually have the result that you're looking for, right? You want to feel good about it. Okay, next question. This is from Stacey Lee from Facebook. What is a healthy way to view materialistic possessions? My husband loves me very much, and he loves when I spend on what makes me happy because I work very hard and spend wisely. However, I always feel judged when I'm sporting any brand names. How do I overcome this feeling of guilt when I seriously work hard for these items?
Wow. So, yeah, like I just have no fucking guilt about that. So I think part of it is like her value system is coming into conflict, right? So if you believe you should be doing more for other people, like find a way, right? So at the core of this company is a desire to help other people. But once I made that shift, and so I was chasing money for almost a decade, building software, and it was all about me, money. And that wasn't me. And it didn't feel right. And so I go in and quit. Like I've told this story so many times, but I quit, I give the equity back, and I'm just like, I need to go do something that makes me feel alive. And so that ends up being the switch that flipped in my mind. Now, I unfortunately have to learn things the hard way, but that was such an emotionally dark time for me, and I knew that I never wanted to go back there again. So I said, I'm now going to make the demand that whatever I do to make money, it has to serve other people. Mm-hmm. And once I made that, like right now, I will tell you, like I'm in full promotion mode. Go right now to shop.impacttheory.com, buy this fucking t-shirt. And I once I believe that something will actually help somebody, I can sell the life out of it. But if I don't believe that it's actually good for them, right? This whole thing called self-signaling, which is why we make these t-shirts. It's like, when I wear this, it reminds me of one of the most important things in my life. When I wear that shirt, toughen the fuck up, Buttercup, right?
Today, by the way.
Why?
Because I wasn't feeling well the last few days. Nice. And so I thought I needed your voice in my head to say, toughen up.
Wow, respect. I mean, that's literally why we designed it, right? So it's that reminder and it makes you feel like, yeah, I'm tough enough for this, right? So put at the center of what you're doing, the way that you're making money, that it also serves other people. And then once I did that, which by the way was when our wealth came, and like, so doing it in service of other people like made me feel good. It made it easy to work that hard. It made it easy to make the money and be like, I fucking earned this. But I earned it doing something for other people. And they told me that what I had done for them was more valuable than the money that they had. It didn't bamboozle anybody. Like it wasn't slick sales tactics. It was all about authenticity, transparency, and really creating something of value. Okay. So like if that's not in alignment for her, then
good about it, and so earning the money, how you earn the money made you feel good, so you didn't feel guilty spending it.
Yeah, 100%. So, and I'm not like other than the house. With the house, I'm a psycho, right? Like we live in a ridiculous Beverly Hills mansion. It's way too small for me. Like way bigger, way more like expensive shit in it. Like I don't understand people that are like, I don't understand. Like, exactly. That was exactly my point to somebody. They're like, what do you mean you want a bigger house? I'm like, I don't even have themed rooms. Like, well, okay, I guess now we do because of the sets, but like I want a room where the floor is a trampoline. I want another one that's a skate park, but with carpet and padding underneath. Like I've got all like what I don't understand people. Like the arcade, like what are people doing? Like, do you not fantasize? So anyway, we all have our fantasy. I'm clearly derailing, but like I am so not conflicted about wealth creation because I've done it in a way that I think is value add to the world. So,
but what's interesting is something you've brought up is we both have different values of what is worth spending money and what isn't. Like you wanted that massive, gigantic chandelier in our living room, and I was like, why on earth would we spend that much money on a light? Right, so it's the difference of values.
If you're going to bring that one up, you need to tell people why I wanted to spend that much money on a chandelier.
Why?
I knew she wasn't going to know the answer, even though I told her the answer.
It's grand, no?
Yes. So the house is a big psychological thing. This is when I invite somebody into this house, I know what effect I'm trying to have on them emotionally from a business perspective. Sure. The greatest, this isn't the right word. I need to figure out what the word is, but the greatest networking thing that we ever did was shoot in the house so that people come in, they see the house. Like I never have to talk about money. People walk in the house and it's just the conversation's over.
But still, it's that's I get there's a reason behind why you want to spend that much money on a light, but it's different for me, right? I would rather, like, at Christmas time, right? Like, I'd rather spend money on this, and you'd rather spend money at Christmas for this. And it's just a difference of where you're going to put weight on with finance. And I think it is important when it comes to decision making for the both of us. We find either alignment, or if we just don't agree, then we go, cool, I'm using a chip, right? We kind of use like these fake chips where it's like, look, I really want this and here's my chip. And so I'll just back off and go, cool, let's pay that. So with things like this, it's, you know, if you're struggling about like, where do I really want to spend money on this? Like, he loves it, but I'm guilty. It's like, just be comfortable when you're spending the money, own it.
This is completely internal for her. She's not saying he's heckling her. Right. She feels guilty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She just needs to own it. Like, if she's worked hard, like you said, and she's brought value and she feels good about it, she needs to own it, because that's, if you're doing it like, you're struggling, I really want it, but I don't want to spend too much money. Like, getting it or not getting it doesn't actually have the result that you're looking for, right? You want to feel good about it. And actually, I turn to you sometimes, and I do, babe, I don't think we should spend that much money. You'd be like, look, we work hard, like, you should do it. And then I actually feel much better about it. So I actually use you as my comforter.
Fair enough.
I don't know if we helped her, though.
I like to think my answer did.
Honesty is the best policy, baby.
Hey, I felt good about your answer too, but if you're not, then